Hello, this is Joe Pryor, the virtual real estate team in Oklahoma, where we specialize in new construction for real estate investors in the Oklahoma City and the Tulsa markets. One thing that's been happening, especially this year, investors are fleeing the West Coast and the East Coast. Now, there's a lot of good reasons for it, and I've been working with East Coast and West Coast investors for 21 years. And people were bombing out of those areas because of oversaturation and high prices then. Now you have high prices, you have high insurance, even in some cases, if you can even get insurance. And what they want to do is go to safer areas, go to areas that are very predictable, areas that are affordable. The median price of a home right now in the United States is about $450,000, yet we're selling brand new 4-bedroom, 1,700 square foot, 4-bed, 2-bath, 2-car garage homes in the Oklahoma City and Tulsa areas for maybe $250,000. And so what we're seeing is people, especially using the 1031 tax deferred exchange. And this is where you can sell a property, wherever it is, and you can reinvest it in what they call like-kind investments. So, for instance, I had an investor this year that is on the East Coast, and they sold a really big property that they owned, and it was in the family, and they'd rented it out. Well, it was so big that they actually were able to buy 15 homes to equalize the price of that one home on the East Coast. A few years ago, I had a similar situation in California where somebody sold a multifamily property and turned it into 17 homes in the Oklahoma market. And so we're seeing this on various scales. Now, sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 5, but people want dependability. People want low insurance. People want low taxes, all of which we have in the Oklahoma City and Tulsa markets. And so I'm reaching out to you. If you're anywhere in the United States where things have gotten out of control, where your insurance is high, your taxes are high, and the property itself just won't cash flow, then markets like Oklahoma City and Tulsa are where you need to be. They are typically number 4 or number 5 for affordability in the United States for metro areas over 1 million. The other situation with our homes is, again, you can get decent insurance, you can get decent taxes, and yet these cities are growing. We're in the top 10 typically in growth of population in the United States. You put this all together, and what you have is positive cash flow, but also the ability to get your rents higher. And that's going to be important as you hold this property for 5 years, 10 years. I have people on the West Coast that have owned their property now for 20 years, and they're still renting them here. So we're looking at long-term investments, we're looking at dependability, we're looking at affordability, and we're also looking for appreciation, which has been steady since the 1990s. Even after 2008, we didn't have a problem because we didn't have the subprime loans. We didn't need them here. We didn't want them here. And so you have a market that you really need to investigate. And if you have a property somewhere that's not performing to your likely, scenario, no positive cash flow, but the value is there, take that property, sell it, turn it into multiple properties, don't pay any taxes, and I think you're going to live happily ever after. Let us know if we can help.